Hey there everyone, welcome to a new plugin showcase. We're going to be showcasing XProtect plugin, and this is a premium plugin you guys can go download on Bukkit, but this is basically sort of a security implementation for your Minecraft server. So this helps prevent bot attacks, it helps discard the bots, it checks if a player is on a VPN, so you also check if a player is like hacking or has some sort of fraudulent activity from that IP address, which is absolutely insane. So I really love this plugin. This plugin does work on a single Bukkit servers as well as a bungee cord server as well, so you can put it in your bungee cord plugins and that will protect your whole network. So this plugin does work on 1.8 to 1.15, so the main command is /captcha, and this brings up your XProtect GUI menu. So in here you can go to your server manager, and there's a few administrative commands that you can do. So for example, you see your whitelist, you can change your idle timeout, you can save players, reload data, also change your max slots of the Minecraft server, and then clear chat, which is really helpful. And then here you have your server information, just tells you the performance and what's happening and going on in the background. And then here is anti-bot information. So I've done a little bit of testing, and so far it's blocked so many bots already. So about 10,000 bots that I've sent to the server, it is blocked, which is fantastic. And then we also have a schedule information, and then if we go back here, it's just basic information. And you also have a player manager, so this is really cool, so you can look up a specific player. And then here is some more administrative things that you can do, so you can like switch it, and then you can also like blacklist that player, teleport to them, or teleport here. So I can go ahead and like teleport to Soul Striker's location, so I basically just teleported it to myself. So let me go ahead and enter my information again. So there's a few other various things, and you also send a captcha test. So there is like 5 or 6 different types of tests that you can send. So if you go ahead and click it, as you see, it says please drop the item that you're holding. So if I try to drop this one, as you see, there's nothing that's dropping because there's nothing there. So you have to have the specific item to drop. So there we go, we just passed the captcha test. So go ahead and clear the chat real quick. As you see, the chat has been cleared. So let's go ahead and do another one. So this is iron defense. So here's the iron bars right here. So there we go, we just passed it just like so. There's several more captchas as well. A few different examples is one that has a map, sort of like a robot where you do a captcha on the internet. And then the other one is just a picture where you tell what picture. And what's really cool is that you can add multiple pictures in the config. You just have to rename it, and then it will add it to the category. So it's pretty cool that you can add those things. So those are the different types of captcha tests. So then on the left hand side we have a player statistics, and it just gives you basic information of that specific player. You also have the player information. It gives you the player's IP address, their name, where they are, if they're off or not, and then the health of that player. And then one of my favorite is this custom information. So this uses an outside API with a different website, which is so cool, and it just tells you if it checks if they're on a VPN, what their fraudulent score is, if there's any abuse, where the location is. So this is so cool. But let me go ahead and show you guys how to set this up, because it does involve an outside API to use. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Be sure to check out this video's sponsor, Songoda. Songoda is a new and unique marketplace where you can find free or paid custom plugins. With the help of continuous user and developer feedback, Songoda is continuously working towards making those ideas a reality. Visit the Songoda Marketplace and Discord with the links below. So to get started with this API, you want to come to this website, IP Quality Score. It will be down in the description. But this is a very cool website. It basically checks for bot detection, duplicate accounts, fraudulent activity based on the IP address and the location, and also proxy and VPN filtering, which is pretty cool. So this is a highly trusted website. So it is used by a ton of various companies. So you want to go to Get Free API Key, and this is where you will be asked to make an account. So go ahead and make an account and then log in. So once you log in, you want to come to Proxy VPN Detection API and then go to Documentation. And then in here on the right hand side, there's going to be key equals and then a whole bunch of letters and numbers. Go ahead and copy that whole letter and number system. And then we're going to go to our file manager. Then you want to go to your XProtect plugin. And then in here, you want to go to antibot.yml. And then you want to come down to this API key where it has anti-bad connection settings. And then make sure it's enabled, and go ahead and paste that API key in right there. So go ahead and save that, and then that will implement everything in game. So I'm going to switch over to Minecraft, and we'll do XProtect reload, and that will just reload all our config. So if we go and type in the captcha, and then go to our player information, use my in-game name, and if we hover over the custom information, as you see, it says if it's verified, if it's blacklisted, if it's a bot based on the variety of tests, if I'm on a VPN or proxy, the fraudulent score, and abuse, and then it tells you the location and the ISP, which is insane, which is really cool. I really love that this API is implemented into this plugin. So I'm going ahead and turn on my VPN to connect, and let's see what happens. So I went ahead and connected to a VPN real quick. So if we come to the custom information, this is actually highly accurate, which is really cool to see this implemented into Minecraft. So it does say that I am a bot just because of the VPN and some of the recent abuse done by this IP address. So don't mind that, guys, but that is pretty accurate, not gonna lie. So it's pretty cool to see this in Minecraft. So you can see that I am connected to Vancouver, British Columbia, and then the ISP of that VPN. So this is super cool, guys. I really like this, and so it could most likely be that I'm a bot just because I am connected to this VPN that has abuse done by this IP address. So that is where that comes from. But I really like this, guys. This is so cool to see that implemented into Minecraft. So on our server manager GUI, I'm gonna go to the anti-bot information. So currently I reset everything, so it's back at 0. So I'm gonna switch over to my monitor. So I'm on a bot attacking website. Some of you might know what this is, but I'm gonna blur it out just to prevent most of you from trying to abuse this power. But this is just for testing purposes only. So I have my IP address right here. I have the port and the version. So I'm gonna be sending a whole bunch of bots to attack my server and try to just crash the server. So let's go ahead and see how well this plugin prevents it. I'm gonna go ahead and click send attack, and if we switch over to my Minecraft real quick. So you see it's blocking so many IP addresses and a whole bunch of bots all together, and you see that total rising up. So it is true, it's sitting in about 10,000 bots, and so I see it on my other screen, and I can see the timer as well as how many it sent, and that is very accurate, guys, and it's blocking pretty much all of them. So as you see all the spam in console, this plugin also has a spam console fix that will clear all that. It is disabled by default just to show you guys that everything is working properly. So if we go to the server manager again real quick, and we have the anti-bot information, as you see it has blocked a total of about 14,000 bots, and that is very accurate, guys, which is insane, and it's still going up just a little bit, but that is so cool that you can have this to protect your server. And I know I've been on servers before where botting has been pretty bad, so this helps to keep your server online to add extra additional security. So that wraps up about this plugin showcase. I think this is a very helpful plugin to have on your Minecraft server. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I will leave the developers Discord down below. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.